Welcome back to Ride Review TV, your go-to destination for the most thrilling, unfiltered, and pulse-pounding takes on two-wheeled machines. Today, we're diving into something different. Something unexpected. The 2025 Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 has rolled onto the scene, cloaked in its signature retro charisma. But this time, it's hiding something deeper. Behind that vintage gleam and polished chrome lies a machine that may just be Royal Enfield's most daring gamble yet. The question is, do you ride it, or do you run from it? The Interceptor 650 has always been about timeless design, wide handlebars, teardrop tank, twin exhausts, and a growl that echoes decades of heritage. But the 2025 edition doesn't just carry the torch. It redefines the entire playbook. With a host of upgrades that look minor on paper, Royal Enfield has stealthily crafted something much more aggressive, more calculated, and perhaps more dangerous than ever before. This isn't just another classic reborn. This is evolution, disguised as nostalgia. And the deeper you look, the more questions you begin to ask. At first glance, the engine specs seem familiar: a 648 cubic centimeters parallel twin, air-oil cooled, and tuned for a linear torque curve. But something's different. The throttle response is sharper. The vibrations are more refined. And then there's that sound, no longer a mellow thrum, but a deeper, angrier note that hints at a hidden transformation. Insiders suggest that the engine mapping has been altered. Enhanced ignition timing. Revised gear ratios. All designed to keep the soul of the Interceptor intact, but make no mistake, this bike is not here to play nice anymore. When you twist that throttle, it responds like a caged animal finally unshackled. Royal Enfield won't officially admit it, but the 2025 Interceptor rides like it's been rebuilt from the inside out. The frame geometry feels subtly stiffer, tighter. Cornering is more responsive, especially at higher speeds. Even the suspension, still equipped with standard telescopic forks and twin rear shocks, feels like it's had its DNA tweaked. Every ride makes you feel like someone has quietly, secretly engineered this motorcycle for something more than leisurely weekend cruising. There's precision where there used to be play. Control where there was once chaos. And in this newfound poise, there's a whisper of a hidden agenda. One of the most bizarre mysteries of the 2025 Interceptor lies in its tech suite, or what appears to be one. Royal Enfield hasn't officially added any major rider aids. There's no traction control, no ride modes, and the instrument cluster is still mostly analog. But here's the twist: multiple riders have reported an eerie consistency in throttle correction, subtle braking assistance, and uncanny stability under emergency maneuvers. Is there an invisible safety net? Some kind of stealth technology? Rumors are flying about a hidden ECU upgrade with adaptive algorithms. Tech that subtly adjusts to your riding style in real time. If true, this would make the Interceptor 650 one of the most intelligently reactive retro bikes in the world, without ever admitting it to your face. Visually, the 2025 Interceptor 650 is stunning. The tank glistens under the sun, the metal fenders give off an old-school vibe, and the minimal graphics keep it clean. But look closer. The paint options are darker this year. The chrome seems almost smoked. And there's a new matte black trim that wasn't advertised. Is Royal Enfield subtly hinting at something more sinister? Or is it simply riding the trend wave? Either way, this bike wears its mystery like a second skin, and every inch of it feels deliberate. It only takes one ride to understand what's truly at stake. The 2025 Interceptor 650 is faster, smoother, more responsive, and more unpredictable than ever before. On straight roads, it's a dream. On corners, it dares you to push further. On highways, it roars with purpose. But in the shadows of its performance, there's a silence. An unspoken warning. Because this isn't just a bike. It's a message. A statement that Royal Enfield is done playing it safe. The 2025 Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 is a paradox, a beautiful machine with a secret heart. Every spec, every component, every ride feels like part of something bigger. Is this just the next chapter in the Interceptor legacy? Or is it the beginning of a new era entirely, one that we've been quietly lured into? At Ride Review TV, we don't just test bikes. We follow their stories. And this one? It's only just beginning. If you're ready to ride a legend reborn, and uncover the mystery for yourself, the 2025 Interceptor 650 is waiting. Just, don't be surprised if it knows more about you than you know about it. Stay tuned, stay curious, and as always, ride safe.